いつも君と待ち続けた季節は何も言わず通り過ぎた雨はこの街に降り注ぐ少しのリグレットと罪を包み込んで泣かないことを誓ったまま時は過ぎ痛む心に気がつかずに僕は一人になった記憶の中でずっと二人は生きてゆける君の声が今も胸に響くよそれは愛がさまよう限り君は少し泣いたあの時見えなかった
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Oh, dear me. What an unspeakable mess this has all become. Whatever did we do to deserve?
You really have no clue what might have caused this?
Would that I have. Alas, we have no choice but do my eyes deceive me? Could I really be standing in the presence of his lordship, Dohalim of the House Ilkaris? I believed he was on—
Your eyes do not deceive you. It is I, one and the same.
As your lordship wishes. First, Lenegis mutates. The Ilkaris house has produced a great many lords over the—
Your good wishes do me an honor.
Your lordship! Oh, what a great— I descended to Dana during the last crown contest also. Alas, when I witnessed the deaths of so many slaves.
Indeed.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're looking for a woman dressed—
All red, eh? No, I can't say I—
Yeah. What about down on—
What's with all these questions? I've never seen—
Never mind. Forget I asked. Sorry to take— Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping to head this way myself.
I suppose this— I daren't stay here too long, though. A lower caste can only— I was hoping to avoid it, but—
You mean you know another way round?
Lord Dohalim Ilkaris! But how? Last I heard, you were in Dana competing in the crown contest.
Yes, strange, just—
But of course, I thought maybe it was a passageway be—
It's worth investigating. I shall go and assess
You'd really do that?
our lot in life.
Oh, why—
Well, we've canvassed the city for information.
No one has the faintest idea what's happened to this city after all. They haven't heard—
You'd think that info would easily find its way up here.
Not to this extent. which would indicate that something's suppressing the truth, that Lenegis is under some kind of control.
Given everything that's happened to their city, the people here seem weirdly okay with it all.
Yeah, that one guy even said Zoogle.
Everything that happens here is a tribute. Nothing happens devoid of a
The Sovereign's plan. There is one thing I'm still not sure about. Just who is this person ruling over Lenegis?
The Sovereign, of course. He rules from Rena while presiding over both Rena and Lenegis.
Without the lords or anyone in the middle doing his dirty work? Isn't Rena at least the same size as Dana? That's a pretty big dominion for one person to rule over. I would have thought ruling Lenegis alone would be difficult enough.
The points you make are valid, though I confess I'd never given it much thought before. Here, the Sovereign's total authority is as natural as night. Come to think of it, I know nothing of the nature of how Rena itself is. Shion, have you ever been... No, forgive me. Have you met or crossed paths with, or even heard of someone who's actually made a visit to...
No,
Neither have I. In which case...
Hold up, what do you...
Assuming what I believe to be correct, it's possible that no one on Lenegis has ever laid eyes on the actual Renan homeworld itself. No one but the Sovereign, that is.
But what about trade and communication?
Not if the Sovereign is imposing his will on Lenegis single-handedly. It could be a one-way street.
But I thought you said that the Sovereign's all the way over on Rena. If that's the case, can he really rule directly over Lenegis from so far away? What if something were to happen to the city? Like...
I'm beginning to wonder what the nature of this Sovereign even is. Alphen said he was forced into the role, right? Just before the ceremony. But Sovereign is also the title given to the almighty Renan ruler. So which one is it?
Whoever wins the crown contest inherits the throne from his or her predecessor, before becoming ruler over all of Rena and Lenegis. Thereafter, that individual is known as the Sovereign. Though, it would appear that the current ruler has gone silent. As for how Volron factors into all this, at this point, I no longer know what to believe.
3 centuries ago, I became the Sovereign here on Lenegis. No, not just became, I was forced to. 300 years later, we cross paths with Volron, who also bears the Sovereign's crest. That's not the only thing we have in common. We both became Sovereign without winning the crown contest.
Do you think Volron was made sovereign for the same reason? Because of that ceremony?
I can't say for sure.
But that would mean that 2 Sovereigns would need to exist at any one time. One whose job it is to... We never did see Volron's body back in Ganath Haros. Is a new ceremony underway with Volron at its center this time?
Wait a second. You don't think Volron and the Red Woman are working together, do you? The ceremony can't go forward without the Renis Alma. The same one that the Red Woman stole.
there's something else the ceremony needs. A maiden. And a...
Questions, and...
If the Forbidden Zone really is off-limits to everyone but the Sovereign, that seems as good a place as any to start. For the sake of liberating Dana, too.
Then it's decided. That's where we need to go.
One of the citizens mentioned a passage that she thought might lead to another section of the city. Let's go find...
With nobody left to run the show. I mean, there's...
But Dohalim was a little...
Only current acting lords have power.
Even if the other lords were still around.
I wonder what they'd think if they were here to see Lenegis now. Balsif, Ganabelt, Almadria, and Volron. Now that I think of it, aside from Dohalim, we know next to nothing about the other lords.
Well, yeah, why would... To us Danans, they were just enemies we needed to overthrow. Nothing more.
I know. But seeing Renans in their own city...
It feels...
Yeah, if ever...
And look...
This area doesn't look as badly damaged as that other district.
Indeed. The effects of Lenegis' transformation appear to be less pronounced here. Or, viewed another way, this area was simply luckier.
There's something I just don't get.
What is it?
The crown contest itself has always gone ahead as... In which case, the current sovereign of Rena should be whoever it was that won the previous...
Yeah, that makes...
So...
Hanfried Milgras, the former lord of Cislodia.
So then this Hanfried whatchamacallem, he's the current ruler of Rena?
The last I heard, yes. Though, admittedly, I haven't actually seen him since the end.
You're saying that ever since becoming sovereign, he's never actually shown himself on Lenegis?
I guess over holocom maybe, but not in the flesh.
Now that you mention it, I don't recall anyone ever visiting Lenegis from the motherland, sovereign or other.
And that never...
When you live here, it's as if your condition...
A new Renis Alma is supposedly created to coincide with every crown contest, meaning each victor is awarded their very... In other words, if that's true, there should be as many of the things...
True, but going on what we witnessed in Pelagia, but if even the victor's speeches have been part of some...
You and me both.
With any luck, the Forbidden Zone might give us some answers.
No use standing around here
Doe?
Faria.
Varia? Isn't that the person that Avakir guy was—
But why are you here? Wait, don't tell nothing to say. Even though you were willing to kill Tarnigan to secure your position as kill?
I'm here to take care of something. If you wish to continue this conversation...
Oh, of course. You always did prefer to take the coward's way out. But let me tell you, I haven't changed either.
If killing me will bring you peace, then so be it.
Dohalim, what the hell are you—
First, I have business to take care of. If it's vengeance you seek, I will grant you it. But you must wait. My sins are legion. Let me finish what I came to do. Then you have my word. I will let you do whatever brings you